Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of SQL Server. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create stored procedure in SQL Server. So basically, a stored procedure in SQL Server is a group of transact SQL statements. So suppose if we need to run the same query again and again to answer business questions, you can save that specific query as a stored procedure and can call it whenever you need. So in other words, stored procedure is like a function which consists of many SQL statements, and this saves time and avoid writing code again and again. So there are several disadvantages of stored procedures as well, like it can be executed only in the database and it utilizes more memory in the database server. So let's create the stored procedure. So we are going to use the sales data. Here we have reason, country, item type, and in additive column we have total profit. So suppose user want to see total profit for all the country where the reason is the reason passed by the user. So for that we'll have to create parameters in our stored procedure. So let's write the code for the stored procedure. So to create a stored procedure, we write create command. So create, then procedure, then we will give the procedure name, which is profit data. Okay, and now here user want to see total profit for all the country where the reason is the reason passed by the user only. So for that we will create parameter. So we will create parameter for region, and the data type of region is varchar. Okay, so after that we will begin our transaction and we'll write our code, and then we will end our transaction. So we write our code in between of begin and end. So now we will create our stored procedure for fetching the total profit by each country where the region is reason provided by the user. So for that we will write the select command to select. So user need country and total profit from, then we will specify the table name. So from sales data, and now here we will apply the where condition, where reason is the reason provided by the user in this parameter, and where our total profit is greater than 5 lakh. So we'll apply the where condition, where region equals to the value provided in this reason parameter, and total profit is greater than 5 lakh. Okay, so now we have created our stored procedure. So we will run this code. So our stored procedure is created now. So in order to see our stored procedure, we will go to our database, and then we will go to our programmability, and then we will click on stored procedure. So here, after clicking on stored procedure, it will give us the name of our stored procedure. Now as you can see, we have this stored procedure named profit data here. So now in order to execute stored procedure, we will write this command. So the syntax for executing stored procedure is execute, then we will give the stored procedure name. So now if we will run it, we will get an error. Why? Because we have not provided any value here to our parameter. So since we have created our stored procedure and we have created a parameter of reason here, so it is expecting value for this reason. So what we will do here is we will pass value for reason. So suppose I want to see data for Europe only. So I'll write Europe and I'll pass this value in our stored procedure, and then we will execute our code. So now as you can see that we have got total profit for each country where our reason is Europe. So now suppose if I want to modify this store procedure and want to add one more column here, which is reason. So for that what we will do is we will alter our store procedure. So instead of create, we will use alter procedure, and then we will add one more column here. So we need reason. Okay, we will run this code again. Command completed successfully. Now we will execute this procedure. So now as you can see, we have got one more column here, which is reason, and then country, and then total profit. So there is one more way of creating store procedure. So for that we need to go to our database, then we will go to programmability. From here we can right click on this and then we can click on new and then store procedure. Okay, and we can directly execute our store procedure from here as well. So for that we'll right click on our store procedure, we'll click on execute store procedure. Now it is expecting a value for this reason parameter, so we will pass our value. So we want to see the data for Europe only, so we'll click on OK. Now it has given us the data for Europe region where our total profit is greater than 5 lakh for each country. Okay, so this is how we execute our store procedure from here. Now we will go back to our previous query. So now if we want to drop our store procedure, so for that we will write the drop command. So drop procedure and then procedure name, which is profit data. Okay, so we will execute this code. Command completed successfully. We'll refresh our database again to check if we still have that store procedure or not. So we will go to our database, then we will click on programmability, then in store procedure, and as you can see we don't have any store procedure because we have deleted our store procedure by drop command. So store procedure is a great way to store our query which we need to run again and again. So hope you have enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching.